That's wump.
We like the toys. We like horses. We like the toys. We like moritos. 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Too Good Content Universe. My name is Pete. It is still Turtles Week. Holy crap, it is Turtles Week. Wow, so many turtles, so little time. Today we're looking at another figure review. Well, I guess it's really more of like an accessory. This is the TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtle Party Wagon, Mutant Attack Van by Playmates. This is another retro reproduction, whatever you want to call it, kind of deal. It's dope. It's really cool. I love the packaging. I mean, you got all this cool art on the box. Spring action foot tenderizer weapons, anti-foot blasters, and wacko bombs. Sits 6 figures comfortably. So does my wallet. Send me money. Come on, just send me money. Choking hazard right over here in the bottom. Over here at the top, we got more stuff. All the stuff I mentioned earlier, actually. And we got a nice little picture of the wagon in action right over here on the right. On the right of the box. It's the same picture. Yep, same picture on the other side too. In the back, shows you what's included in there. Gives you an idea of what the actual party wagon can do. Foot finder radar blaster, turtle plated flip top, back attack side mirrors, dual CB antenna machine guns. I mean, all this cool stuff, right? I don't remember the box from back in the day, but this is really dope. And then here's a little, well, not a bio, but like, hey, congratulations, you're not a proud owner, blah, 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 etc., etc. Figures sold separately, blasters don't fire, some assembly required. And then over here on the bottom, pulled, blah, 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 blah. Got all that good stuff. If I'm just kind of going through this, it's because I'm super excited. I don't remember, I mean, I remember having the party wagon when I was younger. Me and my brother had it, but, man, it's been a long time since I messed around with one, so I'm excited. Let's go ahead and just crack into it and see what's going on. Alrighty, guys, so we got the party wagon outside of the box. Very cool, very nice. And, yeah, like it said, some assembly required. It's got the stickers on it already. I kind of don't like that. I kind of, you know, if I'm going to put stickers on something, I'm going to mess it up myself. Like the Turtles logo, that's totally crooked. I mean, look at that. That is... It's off to one side. The mirrors look okay. This thing right here. Oh man, I remember this thing. I would always break this thing or lose this thing when I was younger. It would always come off. Yeah, the mirror stickers look okay. They're a little off center, not a big deal. Foot stinks right over here. I think that was one of like the main issues that people were having with this re-release, is that you weren't able to put the stickers on yourself. That to me is, I mean, it's not a super huge deal, but, you know, to somebody who's, you know, a diehard collector, that's probably not really cool. And then, boom, there you go. The little swing door, or the seat swings out, the door swings out, the ramp comes out. You can put the bombs in there, and we're just going to close that right there for right now. Paint looks really good. I don't see any chips. Nothing missing from what I can tell. Mold lines look really nice. The wheels move okay. Yeah, the wheels move. I mean, it rolls, so that's good. Feels really nice. Feels really sturdy in the hand. It's a lighter plastic than I remember. I remember the old one being kind of like a really, really hard plastic. This feels a little bit more softer to the touch. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put all the stuff on there. And we'll come back in a minute and we'll talk more about the TMNT Playmates Party Wagon. I said that backwards. Alrighty, so inside the box we got this handy dandy instruction, little brochure kind of deal. It shows you how to put everything on there. Attach super spoiler, put the machine gun blasters, put the foot finder blaster on top of the wagon, and it shows you how to do the have the little turtle right there. It gives you like little rubber bands. I remember these little rubber bands from when I was a kid. I would always break them or lose them. So I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to use one of the twist ties to put a figure in there if I'm going to actually have a figure in there to do the activation. And it even says right over here, figures sorted separately. Not all figures will perform all tricks as shown. So that being said, let's go ahead and get this stuff assembled real quick. Okay, so we have the radar dish right over here. So we're going to put the radar thingy up at the top. And this thing just keeps coming off right over here, this little visor thing. So once I have it connected, I'm probably never going to take it off or remove it, because I would rather not have to deal with that headache every single time that I use this thing. Okay, so how does this go right here? Alrighty, we're just gonna put that up there. Looking very nice and crooked. Very cool. I like when toys are nice and crooked that way. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get that in the frame. You see how, let me just put this up a little bit. Yeah, you see how that's crooked? Alrighty, that took a little bit more finagling than I'd like to admit. Next, we're gonna put on the machine guns. Where do the machine guns go? I think they go. Oh, okay, they go on top of the mirrors. Okay, so you got to put the mirrors on first. There you go. This plastic is really, really, really stretchy. So, yeah, this plastic right here, super rubbery. It moves around a lot, and I'm not really sure it's going to stay on the party wagon, to be honest with you. It seems like it might actually fall off. But let's go ahead and go over here, and we'll put that on this side. There we go, we got it, and then we're going to put the machine gun on top of that thingy right there. Let's put that right there. This is also super bent, very nice. Love it when that happens, right out the box. And then we'll put the other one over here on the back. Well, just not being compliant right now. That's cool. I'm only on camera, and you can't even see it. But this thing will just not fit in that hole. Okay, let me just, we'll try this. We'll just go ahead and take that off. And there we go. Once again, having to use a little bit of force on this thing. Trying not to hurt it, because the plastic feels, I want to avoid the word cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. It just feels softer than the older one that I remember. And then we will put on the spoiler. That also has the sticker on there already. Not a big deal. Like I said, I do like to mess up my own stickers if I'm going to have stickers on something. But, I mean, hey, you know, you can't argue with the results. That looks really cool. Very dope. Very nice. I like that quite a bit. Looking very cool. That iconic 1980s, 90s TMNT party wagon look. Very dope. This is cool. This is one of the cooler things I've bought in the last 2 years. Really nice. And okay, let's go ahead and see what else we can do. We got these little bombs right here. The bombs I remember used to have stickers on them. These don't. Kind of sucks. I missed the stickers. I might buy some on eBay that have stickers. See if that kind of scratches the itch a little bit on that. But yeah, essentially what you do is you just boom, you lift that up, and then the bombs are just supposed to come out of this thing right here, and then fall on the foot soldiers or whatever, kill them. I mean, maim them, whatever. Whoops, and then you just close the lid right over here, and yeah, there you go. So yeah, we can go ahead and show you that in action. Just boom, and then there goes a little bomb. This comes right. Alrighty, so we got the party wagon complete. I keep wanting to say turtle van. When I was a kid, I used to call it turtle van. I think they called it turtle van on the show. Man, I always wanted one of these when I was a kid. When I finally got one, I was super stoked. I begged my mom to get me one, and yeah, it was like one of my favorite toys from way back when. I would lose the turtles and the other figures all the time, or they would break, but at least I had my trusty turtle van, my party wagon here, to house the turtles I did have, and I would just buy new turtles and just put them inside of this thing. I would put all of the TMNT figures that we had in here, because I tried to keep everything in one spot, because I would lose the accessories constantly when I was a kid. I was such a terrible idiot, stupid brat kid. But I digress. This is really cool. I mean, would you consider this this is a toy. This is not a figure. This is a toy. This is an accessory. It's really dope. You can fit 6 turtles inside of there, 6 characters. So we're gonna try to do that. I'll put a couple of guys here in the front, and then we'll line the inside of there. And that's what it looks like. Just kind of like, oh, well, let me move the camera so you can see that. This is what it looks like inside of there, and I keep breaking this thing up here at the front. Yeah, it's got, you know, seating, comfortable, I think, for everybody. So let me go ahead and get those figures and put them in there, see what they look like. Alrighty, so we're getting the figures inside of the party wagon right now. You got to kind of finagle them a little bit. You know, you just got to make sure that they're just kind of seated in there. And then I'm just going to put Donatello stick over there. He's driving because he sucks. Nobody cares about the driver unless you're baby driver. And yeah, you know, the turtles, they don't really sit very well on the seat. I mean, it looks kind of awkward right over here for Leonardo, but I mean, we'll put him on there and see what he, you know, hopefully he stays in there just like that. And, you know, let's put him right there. He can be standing, and then we're gonna put Splinter right next to him. I don't think he's gonna be able to sit because of that tail. Actually, I was wrong. He kind of does sit pretty well in there. Like, yeah, there you go. So we got 4 turtles in there. Actually, we've got all 4 turtles in there. I got Raphael right over here on the chair, and then per the instructions, I am using the little rubber band that it comes with. So we're just gonna go ahead and close this hatch right over here, and that's how many figures are. That's 5 figures. So yeah, you can. I'd say you could definitely put 6 figures in there. Absolutely. And then I keep pulling stuff off of this. Sorry about that. Let me just put that back in there. Holy crap. And then yeah, this is what it looks like from the front. Yeah, just a couple of you know, turtles just driving a huge van. I remember there being a steering wheel. I don't have a steering wheel on this one. So I don't know if that's just like an oversight or they had to cut budget or something. But yeah, no steering wheel on the modern retro party wagon. And I'm just going to bring the camera back a little bit over here, and I'm going to show you when you open this up and flip out. Oh wow, he actually stayed in the seat. I thought he was just going to fly out, but no, Raphael stayed in there. Okay, very cool, very nice. I mean, this is really dope. If you have the figures that are re-releases, if you have the old figures and you just need a new party wagon, these are about $35-$40 over at Walmart. I bought this one a couple of months back. Been trying to piecemeal all these Playmates turtle stuff for the last year. And yeah, this is really cool. I'm super glad that I have it. I'm super glad it's out of the box. It's been in the box for a couple of months now, like I said. And yeah, so some of the gripes, the plastic is a little flimsy. It is a little, again, not gonna say the word cheap, but you know, the plastic was a lot more hardy back in the 80s, 90s, whenever it came out. Also, the lid doesn't really close completely. I remember that lid back in the day, that heavier plastic would just like, wah, it would just like clam down. If you weren't careful and you put your fingers in there, I mean, you're gonna mess your shit up. Trust me. I did that plenty of times. Also, kind of feel like the wheels are, I mean, it's not really seating correctly. You see how I don't know if you can see that right there, that back wheel. It kind of looks like, I mean, it looks like the axle's bent almost or something. But I'm looking at it down over here, and I mean, it looks all right. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you can see that there's like kind of like a bend. I don't really want to try to bend that out because, I mean, like I said, the plastic is not the greatest on this thing. I'm just gonna have to live with having a bent wheel on my party wagon. Hopefully yours is better than mine. Some of the other issues that come up with the party wagon, the door right over here for the bombs is a little loose. It sometimes comes out. For some reason it's not doing that right now. And the top door right over here, I mean, if you mess with it enough, you can actually get it kinked and crooked, and it doesn't close right, and it actually will come off as well. It's not doing it right now, which is good. The old one used to do that also, so a little bit of old problems that are still there, still persistent. But I guess that just goes to show you that they were pretty exact, or they used the exact molds from the old school ones for the new school ones. So got to give kudos to Playmates for that, despite them being like 40-year-old molds by this point. And of course, there are other party wagons. I don't have them available, but NECA just put one out. There's a third-party party wagon. Third-party party wagon. Yep, I said it right. That just came out from another company, and those are intended for the Super 7 figures and the NECA figures that they currently have out now from, companies. NECA has, those, and of course, it's Super 7, and Super 7 also made their own. I forgot to say that. So yeah, you have your choice of party wagons. Me, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty content not having to pay $300 or whatever, however much those other party wagons are. So yeah, overall, aside from some quality control issues and not being able to put the stickers on there, and not having the stickers on the little torpedo deals, the bombs, this is pretty dope. I really like it. I think you will too if you're a really big fan of TMNT. This is probably one of the cooler things that you can pick up for under $50. And that's it, guys. Stay tuned. We've got more turtle stuff this week. Couple surprises, a couple little things that we're doing. I really hope you're enjoying it so far. Keep it locked here in the 2GitCon universe. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like down below. Leave a comment what you want to see us do next. We are always taking suggestions. Hit us up on Facebook, 2GitCon universe. Hit us up on Instagram, 2GitCon universe, with an underscore in between every single word. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, adios.